Are you looking for that Samsung S8 Plus experience? Huge display, huge resolution, but on a very low price. I might have here something that will definitely interest you. Welcome to my Meiigoo S8 honest hands-on review. How close it is to Samsung S8 Plus on a $150 price. Now the Meiigoo S8 comes in a very S8 style box, as you might have guessed. The package looks much more premium than you would expect from this very low price device, and as such it does offer some very neat functions and specs as well. This is a monstrous 6.1 inch full view or 18:9 aspect ratio, 2160 by 1080 pixels monster display phone. That's right, this does have the same resolution as the Samsung S8 and S8 Plus, and besides that it's very close looking. Of course not made of glass but plastic. On the bottom you have a USB Type-C and a headphone jack, as well as the phone does feature notification LED. Inside the box you also get a very nice shockproof cover, a fast charging charger, and the phone weighs below 300 grams, which is the perfect weight for this huge display monster. The SIM cards and SD card slots are on the top, so don't go looking for them on the sides. This is a 64GB phone with a rear fingerprint scanner. It's actually pretty fast and pretty accurate. The phone itself has very thin side bezels and top and bottom bezels, so it's definitely super close to that Samsung S8 and S8 Plus when you look at it on the back and on the front, if not for the Meiigoo logo. As such, the device is very beautiful. This is one of those much better built Chinese devices. Yes, it's made of plastic, but the entire body is a unibody. That means that it's just one whole package. It's not separate parts put together. The phone does support voice over LTE or VoLTE, and the display has mirror vision with dynamic contrast and a blue light filter for reading. You get 64 gigs of onboard storage and 4 gigs of RAM in a sub $150 phone with this amazing display. And the phone is running on Android Nougat with the October security patch, which I have to say is pretty decent. The UI on this phone, of course, as you can guess, resembles Samsung's Tetris, and it's very fast and responsive and intuitive as well. And it does offer some very nice effects and 4 or 5 very lovely themes you can choose from to customize your Meiigoo S8 experience. And the phone's rear fingerprint scanner can also be used to navigation, to turn paths, to go back, and hold to return to home. But the crown jewel really here is the display. The display, as I said, 6.1 inch, 10 points capacitive touch, beyond Full HD 2160 by 1080 pixels resolution, and it's gorgeous with deep blacks. This is a very fine display, even if you're looking at above $200 price point, better than even the Honor 7Xs, and it does offer that full immersion 18:9 full view or full display or infinity display, whatever you want to call it, experience at this below $150 price point. It's even better than the Honor 7Xs display, and even simple things like having somebody call you or view clips on YouTube and play some simple games really look much better than it would on any other device, even at above $200, because this is a very fine, very premium display, offering very deep blacks for an IPS panel, very saturated colors, and on top of that, as a bonus, good sunlight visibility because it gets very bright as well. No problem here, excellent display on a very budget price point. But now let's take a look at performance. 4G LTE connectivity on this phone when it comes to download, upload speeds was much better than I expected, and online with Snapdragon 435. The GPS was surprisingly good, as it actually locked a very fast signal from inside my house, but the 4G LTE band connectivity was limited to mostly Asia and Europe. Coming up 2 and 2 to score, pretty much in line with the Snapdragon 435 and respectable for a budget price octa-core. The storage is 64 gigs of onboard storage, but it's not the fastest one, and most in line with around the $100 devices rather than $150 up. But more about daily driver experience is the Meiigoo S8 slow or fast, it's definitely not slow. The Meiigoo S8, as you are seeing here, this is real life experience. Opening, closing apps is as good as any $150–$60 phone on the market today. For me, it's definitely an okay daily driver. Good multitasking, good RAM management with the 4 gigs of RAM. You can have 15–16 apps open in the background and switch between them with little to no lag. And considering this is a 6.1 inch beyond 4 HD resolution display, I really think this is a very fine achievement from the software team behind the Meiigoo S8. And what about gaming? Well, the huge resolution in the Meiigoo S8 I thought would actually pretty much have more games unplayable, but the reality was that actually the game ran medium to like some heavy 3D games very well. But the problem on this phone is because of that very big screen and very big resolution, the chip really tries very hard and it gets hot very quickly. Even after 5, 6, 7 minutes of heavier gaming, the phone starts to get very hot and the battery starts to drain like crazy. And the battery is one of the weakest points of this phone. Because of the big display and huge resolution, you likely not get more than 3 to 5 hours of screen on time on a single charge. And the camera performance on this phone was really below par in my book. You're not getting the best value when it comes to cameras. The Meiigoo S8 offers perhaps a $90 phone camera experience rather than $150. Washed out colors, plenty of noise, photos are not sharp. The front camera is a bit okay, but definitely not very good as well. The video quality was very poor, and in below par sub-lighting conditions it was very blurry. So the Meiigoo S8, yes, it's not the camera phone you want. And now it's time for my final verdict on the Meiigoo S8. The Meiigoo S8 has a lot of good things going for it. Huge display, big resolution, really close to the Samsung S8, and very fine build quality. If you're looking for a phone to view media on a lot, this is a very fine choice, but it's not perfect, and the phone gets too hot too quickly. For me, the cameras are absolutely below par, and the battery life is really not up to par with what I've used to in 2017. So as always, if you like the phone and you want to support me for more honest reviews, you can buy it from the link in the video description below. This has been it for my Meiigoo S8 review. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe to my channel for more honest reviews, and share the video so that your friends can enjoy it as well.